Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for another edition of the All-American Farm. Alright guys, got a couple things going on today. Let me just hop over to the John Deere Combine. As you can see, there is withering on this map. Ooh, that's good to know. Did not realize there was withering on this map. Good to know. I didn't think there was for whatever reason, but that is good to know because that would have been doneskies. Anyways, as you can see, this field has been fully harvested, finally. It's been fully harvested, and we have some straw that is left over on the ground that we need to deal with. Now, we have a couple options. Some people said they'd like me to try some baling. We won't do that starting off, but we probably will do a little bit of baling maybe down the line sometime. Not sure when, but for now, what we're going to do is we're going to use a forage wagon. And the reason why we're going to use a forage wagon is because we do have this lovely complex over here, which makes it very nice for things like... Just turn my sound down a little bit. That air compressor sound was really loud in my ears. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and use a forage wagon. I guess we could bale too. But dealing with bales is just... ugh. That's the only reason why I'm not very pumped about that. I'm just going to leave this guy here for the time being. There we go. Let's move forward a little bit here. I love this feature of this truck. So nice. Anyways, that's good. So, to bale or to... What we'll do is I think we'll get a forage wagon and then we'll use it a little bit for the mixed rations. And, I'm torn now. Darn it, I hate when this happens. So let's just check to see what we have in the baling technology. So, do we have any nice fancy balers for a big map like this? We could use the Kuhn LSB 1290. It's hella expensive though. Not that we don't have the money. Not that we couldn't easily get more money. These use standard size bales. Yeah, they do go on the... My brain is all over the place. Wow. It's because I was fully intentionally going to do just forage wagon stuff, and now I realize I'm like, well, I don't necessarily need to. Now, Kuhn is in North America, actually, and in North America they tend to use a bit more of the baling stuff rather than the other stuff. But I don't have any... Let me just think about this. Because if we do go... Let's say we go the bale route, for example. We have this nice system set up and we'll be just sitting here, not in use. So if we go that route, that will be the situation there. But we don't have anywhere to store the bales either. That is the other reason. Because we can't really use those sheds because I'm kind of using them. And I actually, at the moment, I don't have any placeables. Although I did see a new thing we could potentially add to the map. Yeah, I don't have anything in here. We could potentially add a coverall or something. Yeah, I think. Well, I'll stick to my. Darn. Maybe we'll just do both. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both. Yeah, let's just do that. That solves that problem pretty easily. All right, so let's do a little bit of baling, and we'll do a little bit of the forage wagon stuff. So that forage wagon actually was 25,000 liters. Wow, did not see that one at all. Because let's just get one of the big dogs here, because we have the money for it anyways. 48, I think this is the biggest one right here, the Krone ZX 550 GD. And this will work for chaff and grass, and it also holds mixed fruits as well, so pretty multi-purpose if you ask me. And so let's go ahead and get that. And how much money do we have left here? Does it say how much? So that's 60,000 liters. So 60,000 liters. Let's take a quick little peek. This is 10, 17, and this is the biggest one they have in game. And you need 200 horsepower. So, I recently added a new tractor to the fleet. A tractor I want to try and use. I haven't used it ever before. I think somebody actually suggested it a while back, but I never picked it up for whatever reason. And it is a North American style tractor. It's not one of these. These are too small. We could get another one of these. 215, 230, 200, 260. We already have one of these though. 280. That would be nice actually. But it's a little on the pricey side. That would basically take all our money out. Then we couldn't get the baler. This is 340, and that's the new one. This is the one I was thinking about. The 8400 has 224 horsepower, but this one, and this is... I don't think I've used either of these, or have I? I can't remember. Let's just get it, whatever. So this is one someone suggested. It's from American Eagle Modding. I'm just gonna go ahead and reset it. I don't feel like what the heck oh, that, I was like, what the heck do we leave there? So it's one of the ones somebody suggested a while back. I never got around to picking up, but I finally picked it up now. Now this is actually, I believe it's a port over from 2011 to 2013 here. It's a John Deere 8400, one of Nag Stats, if you know who that is. He'd made a lot of John Deere combines in the past, so this is one of his. Nothing too crazy on the outside. You can add a front weight, which we're going to have to do, and we can add, no, what is it? We can add dualies like that. There we go. It's got in-cab sound as well, which is kind of cool. It looks pretty decent on the inside too. And it's got dynamic exhaust as well, which is pretty nice. Originally when I picked up this mod, it did have Dynashift, so I took that off, and it also had lane specialization, which means it has the wither on. I took that off as well. And I made it more to my liking. But it's pretty cool actually. It's not too bad. Like for an older style tractor, it's pretty nice looking actually. So I figured let's just put the duals on. For whatever reason. Reduced compaction, I guess. I don't know. I think this tractor looks cooler with duals on. Dualies. This is turning out to be a John Deere farm unintentionally, but some people I imagine won't argue with that too much. So what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and just record a course. So we'll set this guy up doing this. Where's a good spot? Right here. Let's just start it right here. Like so. There we go. Actually, one of the weird things, this had like a really odd sound when I started up for the very first time. It was really strange actually. It was like I don't know. But I adjusted some things, and I took out a couple things, took out a few sounds, and I fixed it at the end. But when I first got it, I didn't like the sound of it at all. But it's pretty nice. It does have plowing spec on this too, which is nice as well for those people who like the plowing spec. So I may use this for some plowing later on too. Who knows? Although this farm really doesn't need to be plowed at all, ever. Just based on size. Yeah, sure, this is fine. Good a spot as any to stop it. Alright, perfect. So this will be, what is it, F2, unload, what to call it now? I guess it could be straw, but it could be grass too, it could be anything. I don't know, let's just say straw. Alright, so let's put these two courses together, because the course right here is the combine course, and we'll just connect it with this guy right here. So TCG Rob was actually talking about that the other day. He's like, so why would you want to combine courses? Well, Rob, one of the reasons why you want to combine courses is because you can do what I just did there and combine a course where you had a combine running and you want to stick it to an unload spot, and you can do what I just did. That's one of the reasons why. If you're watching this episode, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, this is the 8400. I kind of like it actually. It's an older style. It's not as pretty as the Ago tractors, but it is cheaper. So, but I was surprised going over some bumps and whatnot. It actually works a lot better than I expected, to be honest with you, because a lot of times when you go over bumps and stuff like that, it doesn't work so well. Oops, I'm totally in the wrong mode here. There we go. It doesn't work as expected all the time, but in this case it seemed to work fairly well. That looks really nice together. Green and green. Now, this is turning out to be a John Deere farm unintentionally. There we go. Nice. That's a good clip. 14 miles an hour. So we'll let him do that a little bit, and we can use the same tractor for baling as well. Ooh, my coffee's sticking. I have to remember to be careful about that, because when I pick up my coffee or whatever I'm drinking at that time, if it's water or Kool-Aid. If I'm drinking something and it's on my coaster, because I have a coaster on my desk for whatever reason, it'll stick to it. Anyhow, So let that guy do that a little bit there. And I have the other John Deere just chilling out right here. And I realized something is that this thing would also plant corn. I was like, well, let's just take a little peek here. Corn is coming up in great demand in about 2 days. So I was like, well, we haven't done corn in a little bit. Maybe we'll do some corn. So I figured we could do it as silage too, I suppose. But the BGA is way, way over there. And we don't own this field yet either, so. Anyway, so we're going to set this guy up. So I got this field right here tilled and fertilized, as you can see. And right now, he is just, this guy set up for seeding. I didn't set it up to use a fertilizer. Oh, that does work good. I wasn't sure if it was going to unfold or not, but because it doesn't always work as intended. Let's just see. So we're going to do a little bit of corn here. Excellent. And you should probably be seeding a lot slower than that. And the other thing about this particular seeder I don't like, 7. That's probably good. One of the things I don't like is actually it's a bit, just where it connects this particular John Deere, it doesn't like it very much because it'll actually kind of like, the back end lifts up on this thing and it kind of swings around all over the place. It's a bit strange, but that's what seems to be happening, so. Anyways, one of the other things I did do is, yeah, this tractor looks a lot better than the other one. But, you know, this was made for 2013. That one over there was made for 2011, I think, actually. So, but, you know, considering it's a pretty good test of time. If you want that tractor, you will have to go to American Eagle Modding. That's where I got it from. Thank you, whoever suggested that mod. I actually went and looked through the comments to see if I could find who suggested it, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. But somebody did, so thank you. Anyways, I also picked up a few more chickens. Now we have 500 chickens now. So I was like, let's go for a chicken farm. So I need to be careful about this. I don't know if you can adjust how many eggs go in this. You probably can. Like I want to increase it to like 500 eggs or something ridiculous like that. And there's a pretty big reason why I want to do that, just because I don't have to go there. Because I believe it tops out at like 39 or 49 eggs or something like that. So it tops out kind of quickly. Anyhow, let's go ahead and buy ourselves a corn header here. What options do we have available to us? That's only 7.2 meters. We could get one of these axial flows. We don't have quite enough money though. What other options do we have available? The Doot. I don't like that header at all. Actually, it wouldn't matter at all on this map, now that I think about it, because there's no bumps or anything. It's all flat. I thought I had one more. Oh no, I do have these John Deere combines as well, but they're not as nice as... They're okay. And they have a nice big corn header, 24-row corn header, but it's not as nice as the other one that we've used before, unfortunately. Which is, where the heck is it? This one right here. But that one doesn't work well with Courseplay. I'll think about it. I just like the graphic of it. Let's go ahead and buy that coon baler too. This is what happens when you get like crazy amounts of money. You're just like, yeah, I'll buy this, I'll buy this. I'm not used to it at all, so that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, let's just go hog wild, so to speak. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this, which is a bit expensive, but it's a pretty nice looking combine. Pretty nice looking baler. I believe it does, it'll do straw for sure, but I believe it does green grass, not dry grass, and does some other things as well. So we're at $115,000. We also need someone to pick up the bales, because there's no way I'm going to go and pick up all those bales by hand. Where the heck are they? We can get one of these Aguias Tenuis trailers. This is the one we used last time, and I want to go for something a bit different, so we're going to use one of these. That also means we need a front loader. Ugh. So many things. Actually, what we'll do is we'll wait on that for the time being. And what we'll do, people suggested that I go for the dairy farm route, so let me just go ahead and buy some cows now too. Might as well. I don't know how many cows we should get. Like, let's just see how many we can get. I think we get like a 50 or 100. Yeah, that's good. 50 is good for now. So they don't have anything at the moment. They don't have... Oh, there's no water mods, so I don't need to get water on this. Huh. Mixed rations, wheat, grass, silage. Okay, cool. So where is that new... I didn't put it into a group. What are you doing? Oh, he does this. Oh, that's annoying. It's doing this because it's like... It thinks it's a... Oh, that's annoying. It's doing this because it thinks it's a... I don't know why. It does this every now and then. If the item thinks it's like a specific type of seeder, it just does that little backup thing. I don't think you can adjust that here, but I could just hire a worker, but then he wouldn't go refill, which would be slightly more annoying. Where the heck is that new John Deere? Here he is. Alright, let's put him into group 1. So as you can see, we got 60,000 liters of straw already. And that's from a few, wow, it's like 2 or 3 passes, that's it. That is ridiculous. So, I'm going to go ahead and give some of this to our cows already, which will be nice, because then they'll start being productive a little bit. But they don't need anything else other than this, so, well, they do need other things, but this is one of the things, to get them started at least. And I don't think I can put it here, but we're going to check in a second. Honestly, don't remember. No, didn't think so. Well, I thought I'd check. Alright. Oh, that's a bit tight in there. And I feel like this should be something else other than grass in here, but oh well. Am I missing the tipping point or something? Like, I should get like the trigger saying, hey, straw is not accepted here. Okay. Guess I need to be a bit closer and do the old... Alright, let's see where straw is accepted, because I'm not getting straws accepted anywhere. No. Keep going, apparently. Maybe I'll have to adjust the triggers here. Unless I'm not in the right spot. I don't know. But this is usually where... This is where it was on the Modern American Farming map, at least, so... I thought maybe it would be in here for this, too. But maybe it's not. Are there any other spots you could possibly give? Just that one, I guess, eh? Alright, guess we're gonna have to do another pass, and maybe we'll get it this time. Just get a little closer this time, I guess. Yeah. Oops, I don't want to drive on the troughs. Jeez. This is... Whoa, 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 whoa. This is what happens when the tipping points are very small for animals and whatnot. Oh, really? Come on, get off that. There we go. Alright, well... It doesn't go here, so where does it go? I think this is the only one that's right over there, so... Yeah, I think I'll have to adjust that, because that is going to be annoying if that... Because what the way it works is, like, let's say... Let me do a little demonstration here. So let's say this little piece of gravel spot right here is the trigger. And what happens sometimes is the trigger stops here, but you have to drive, like, right here, so you can't get close enough sometimes for the trigger. I'll have to double check that. There was another problem... Oh, turned off. Guess that's a good energy... fuel conserving thing there. And the pedals do work on this too, it looks like. Yep. There we go. I thought that was pretty cool. Well then, that is going to be interesting. Yeah, so that's what happens sometimes, is the triggers aren't just... They're not wide enough sometimes, which isn't a huge problem, but it does happen from time to time, so... if you recall, in the Glen Manure farm, I had to adjust where the... trigger was for the pigs to load instead of driving into the pig. Alright, so straw's not accepted here, not accepted. Same thing again. It's like it just doesn't want me to tip straw in here for some reason. Straw's not accepted. Okay, I don't know where straw's accepted then. I don't think there's anything out here that is accepted straw. Yeah. Don't think so. Pretty sure this isn't where you put straw either, but let's take another stab at it, because you never know. You never know. And no. Alright then. Well, I guess we'll just set this guy on his way to do what he was doing, and I'll help try and take a look around for where the actual tipping point is, because, or maybe adjust where this tipping point is, because that is going to be slightly annoying. Especially if you want to get into dairy cows, for instance. Straw is not accepted here. Alright, where is it accepted? It's not accept the end there either. Alright then. Okie doke. Let him do his thing then. Let's check one more time over here. Maybe it was my imagination, but nope. Okay, well, I'll have to deal with that, I guess, off camera. Whatever. Such is life. As you can see, I left the New Holland right here, the Nutritiller. It's funny, I realized the Nutritiller is a bit redundant right now. Just because of the way things are set up now. Well, it happens, I guess. But it does make me laugh a little bit. One thing I really like about this tractor, it seems to handle the bumps really well, like I mentioned before. Like, I was really pleased about that. It does a pretty good job with all those sorts of bumps. There you go. So that's what that thing looks like when it drops the straw, which is awesome, because then you can come through here and be like, doo 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 doo. Let's get some straw. Anyways, that's annoying. Alright, we did buy the baler, didn't we? Yes, we did. Let's reset that guy too. And let's come over here. Over here, there we go. My mouse went to their screen, so I was like, hey, I don't want to go over here. Alright, so we got this baler right here. For those people who have never seen this Kuhn baler, it's kind of nice. It's got dual axle style on here. The bales themselves are actually kind of small, which surprised me the first time, but never used it before. In an LP at least. I tested it off camera. It's pretty nice. It works well. The bales, when they do come out, look really nice actually, so that is a nice plus about it. As you can see, I put the Fortuna here. It does get dirty, which is kind of funny actually. But all in all, this is a really nice trailer. I don't know why I haven't used it more. Same thing happened with the Richard Western trailer we have on the other farm. Same idea. It's like, I should really use this. Then I tested it out a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty sweet actually, so... Oops. How are these guys doing? Not too bad. Slow progress. He could probably be a bit... No. That seems like a really big overlap. Was it 15 meters then, maybe? Maybe it is 15, and I totally losing my my edge here. I bet it is 15 now that I think about it. And not 12. Yeah. Whoops. Alright, so we'll do this. Let's turn this off for a second. Where am I here? Outline. So let's do, I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it was that. So let's generate course and then add, where is it? Fill seed F1. There we go. Oh, I don't know what I did there. I totally was not paying attention. I think I hit the other button. Oh well. It's all set up already. So alright. Fill seed there, and let's save this as F1 14.5 meter. Oops. Seed 14.5 meters. There we go. And we'll just set it up so he does this the nearest point, and which will probably mean he'll start going in some other direction, which is fine. I don't mind. As long as it gets done. That looks so random. Yeah, see what I mean there? So, like, see how the back end popped up there? I think it's just because of this particular tractor has it like this. And I think that's the reason why. It's just the weight relation to this tractor. That's my guess, at least. So, anyways, how's this guy doing? See, now that I took the other sound out of this tractor, it's nice. It's not so bad, because before it was just a painful to listen to. I don't know why, but like once I started, it was like once I got into like work mode, it was just like not fun to listen to at all. So I'm happy we got that fixed. I sold a little bit of potatoes off camera as well. In the end, we ended up with something like 790,000 liters of potatoes, and something I think around just under 800,000 for barley as well. Just to give you an idea of how much we ended up with. So quite a bit in either case. And really, we should be planting. I should probably plant soybeans or something. Yeah, that's probably what we'll plant next on this field. Do we have? I guess we could, but we can't do that yet either. I was gonna fertilize, but we can't. I guess we could. This guy's doing his thing. I'm just thinking, should we do this now, or should we wait until he's finished? Probably would make more sense to wait until he's finished. Actually, I saw a picture on Twitter that, today, and what it was an actual real one of these. And it was from a dealer, GPS Ontario. They actually had one for sale, and it looked just like this. It was pretty cool, actually, so just gives you an idea of what it's like there out in the real world, I suppose. So kind of made me chuckle a little bit. I'm like, hey, use one of those in game. That's kind of cool. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to wait on this just because I don't want to fertilize and pick up the straw at the same time. It'll be a bit ridiculous if I do it that way, I think. So, excellent. Sweet. He's going to take a while to finish this field. Not too long, I don't think, but it'll take a while because of his silly little backing up he has to do, but whatever. I don't think I can hook anything up to the back of this either. Because if I actually, even if I did, it would probably be strange, because what Courseplay does is it will go and fill something. It'll try and fill up everything that's attached, so it'll try and fill up this, and then it'll try and fill up, if I put a fertilizer trail on the back, it'll try and fill up that as well. And then the problem you run into is that it'll just stay there and try to fill up, but it never does. Ugh, I don't want to watch the backing up thing. It's going to leave it. Excellent, so he's about halfway down the field now. Not halfway, wow, it's not even close, Iain. Yeah. But anyways, there you go. Alright, so I think I'm going to end the episode there for now, folks. I'll come back. Next episode we'll do a little baling. I'll let this guy finish maybe about half of the field or so, and then we'll go from there, I think. Yeah, maybe about here, something like that. Anyways, that's it for today, folks. My name's Iain Robson. Been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from the All-American Farm. I'll catch you guys later.